Good morning, everyone. My name is Luke Culver, meteorologist with the National Weather Service in Peachtree City, Georgia. I will be providing the weekly weather briefing for North and Central Georgia for the week starting October 9th, 2025. The first thing I want to go over is our key messages and our hazard outlook. Really starting off through Saturday, expecting breezy northeast winds and cooler near normal temperatures. Then looks like a nice gradual warming trend back up to above normal temperatures from Sunday through early next week. Overall, mostly dry conditions with near zero rainfall chances through at least next week, which will worsen ongoing drought conditions. For the general weather pattern through Saturday, high pressure will keep Georgia breezy, cooler, and partly sunny through the start of the weekend. A few showers will be possible across northwest Georgia today and across east central Georgia on Friday and Saturday, but chances overall are very low. It is worth mentioning a low pressure system will be moving along the Atlantic coast, which will bring some wind and rain to the coastal Georgia area as well as the Carolinas. So, as I mentioned, very dry conditions expected through the next week. Here's our probability of rain for the next 7 days, and there's not a lot of green on there. In fact, after Saturday, almost every single city listed here is near 0% chance of rain through next Thursday. Here's a look at the temperature forecast for the next 7 days. On the left, we have our max temperature forecast. Again, cooler through the weekend and then gradually warming up back to above normal temperatures through the middle portions of next week. And the same goes for overnight lows, cooling off over the next few days and then warming back up to a bit above normal for early to middle portions of next week. Here's our 7-day tropical weather outlook. No impacts overall expected from tropical activity for North and Central Georgia for at least the next 7 days. Tropical Storm Jerry, shown there in the Eastern Caribbean, will remain well offshore over the Atlantic. So, drought update. Obviously, since last week, we've continued to get almost no rainfall. The moderate D1 drought and severe D2 drought conditions have expanded across portions of western Georgia, with a pocket of extreme D3 developing across far southern Georgia there. The brown dotted line area is where conditions have gone up one category since last week. And again, rainfall just remains well below normal for the majority of the state over the past 45 to 60 days, with really very little rain since about mid-August. So obviously it looks very dry through the next 6-7 days, and then this is the outlook for following that. So late next week into the following week, October 14th to 18th, looks like we're likely going to have warmer and drier than normal temperatures. You can really see the confidence in the drier than normal conditions through 10 days. And this kind of expanding upon this drought outlook to the 3-month period. So obviously areas in brown here on this map, drought conditions are already ongoing and expected to persist. And then the yellow, light brown shaded areas are areas where drought is predicted to develop. And again, that is because, most of October is looking like it's going to remain pretty dry. So this, combined with the recent development of La Nina conditions in the Pacific, favor this persistence and expansion of the drought over the next 3 months. And that's really all I have for you all this week. Here is all of our contact information. If you have any questions or want to reach out at any time, we're here 24/7. Thanks and have a great weekend.